All right. Everybody see everything okay? Fine? All right, that was weird. Okay. Well, let's get ready to rock and roll. Hope everybody's ready to have a new day here at Cybertrade University. We had a really decent day yesterday. We had a couple of good stocks that made some big moves. We had this ALF. We had this TRCH. We got this one stock. I want to go back to this one stock. If everybody remembers this one right here. Everybody remember this stock right here, the stock GOED. This thing that went from $5 all the way to $16, and it went right back down to like $2. I haven't seen something like that in several years, but she's moving up pretty decently today. So I want to keep an eye on that stock. That stock's going on our watch list. Now we have a couple of things that are also moving, but before we do that, let's talk about what happened yesterday. We had a couple of good stocks that had some really nice pops here. Let me just blow this up here so you guys can see what happened. So this stock was actually a pretty good stock. Whoever was not here, we always like to talk about what happened yesterday. But we had this stock right here that did pretty well. It went from $4 right out of the gate, shot up all the way about $6.40. A lot of you guys are pretty much done right around that time. That stock literally did really, really well right there. And then the other stock that was actually pretty good yesterday was this one right here, which was the TRCH. Another stock. Did a little bit of a slingshot here in the morning, and then it just popped. It went from $4.20 up to $6. A lot of cheap stocks. This was a stock that we've been watching the last couple of days. I know you guys saw the stock. This was one of the ones that got gapped up. It was a $350 stock. You could see how it did pretty well, and also on the long-term stock. You know what? I'm going to put this stock on the B list because she is doing pretty decently this morning. She's only up 11%, but she came down a lot yesterday from the highs of 6, stopped around 5, but she started to gap up a little bit. She kind of made a little bit of a comeback in the after hours. So I want to throw on the watch list. Sometimes, I see things that you might not see, where I see a pattern with certain stocks that do make these trends. So we like to really kind of follow those as they go through. So that one looks pretty decent. All right. So anyway, listen, very important. Today is a Fed meeting. The market's down 46 points as of right now. I'm not expecting it to be a very volatile day until we go into the market open. Rumor on the street has it that we all know what's going on with inflation, right? Piece of filet mignon. I went to go out there and buy it the other day at Costco that was paying $10, $11. Now it's like $20, $22. Lobsters at almost at $20 a pound when I was paying $8 a pound last year. A two-piece of 2x4 Home Depot was $2.75 when I did some work on my house last year. Now it's almost $10. So, at the end of the day, they're talking about, and the reason where I'm getting with this is that it was very important you need to hear, because regardless of what's going on with President Biden meeting, Putin, Fed meeting is going to probably talk about interest rates. Listen, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Okay, they have no choice, but they're going to have to raise it. Okay, they're going to have to raise it, and when that happens, that's where things are going to kick in. Now, if you remember, if you've been following me a while, students here at Cybertrade University, you're very aware of it. I keep telling you, I have people ask me all the time. I had people that were betting against the stock market going down, and all I kept on telling them is, listen, the market, it goes out of business every 3 months because they have to come out with earnings. Now, these companies, and I don't care who you talk to, they're not stupid, okay? They're not dummies, all right? They keep talking about, taxing the rich, this and that. I'm going to tell you right now, the rich people are not dumb, all right? These companies are not dumb. They don't want their stock to crash. They'll do whatever they can. Inflation is a major issue, and that's the only thing you're probably going to be seeing. And if they got to raise the prices to keep their stock values where they are, so be it. That's what's going to end up happening. But if they start raising the interest rates, which is going to happen, then that's going to affect the housing market. That's going to affect everything else. So there are a couple of stocks that we got to keep focused on. And so if you're a swing trader, you want to be cautious on certain stocks in certain markets. But as a day trader, we always see that happening, and it comes to fruition when we see those type of markets. We saw that would happen with lumber stocks like Home Depot, Lowe's, all those things. But as with a couple of stocks that are moving this morning, there are couple of decent ones that are moving pretty good. I want to start off with APRE. This stock is obviously doing very, very well. She had a really big push this morning. She backed off a little bit. She dropped down. But now she's starting to come back a little bit. Not a bad moving stock right there. I was looking over here on checking out on level 4. By the way, hopefully you guys saw my video, the webinar I did yesterday with level 4. If you didn't, it's on you can go on our YouTube channel and watch it. But I did a very in-depth 1-hour presentation on this. But you can see the stock's got some resistance levels here around 470. I'm not really seeing any big buyers anywhere, but I'm not seeing a substantial buyers and sellers out there. But it's okay. I mean, if it gets past that 470, the stock could push. But the resistance levels you could see right here back in February, the resistance levels are right there, but the big ones are right around here. So that's where we want to keep it focused on. So we got that one right there. Here's another one that's also gapping up really nice this morning, AUVI. Really nice push. A lot of you guys jumped on this wagon right here. It was right around this time right here, around 8:40. She kind of like had that nice little Fausto flag right there. Finally, it pushed up. Boom, thing went to $13. The only issue of the stock, it's not your typical category 1. This is like a category 3 or higher. So just be very, very careful. Stock is very volatile. Just don't trade too many shares of it because this thing just went down 50 cents just in about 5 minutes. 50 cents, 1,000 shares, $500. That's a lot. Okay, so don't let these inexpensive stocks sometimes fool you. Another stock that's moving, I thought it was pretty decent, but I don't know what happened. SPI. Great movement around 7 a.m. This is one of the stocks that I really liked early in the morning. But then once we had, which we all know, there's program trading that kicks in at certain times. There was 7, there was 8 o'clock, 8:30, and 9. And the 8 o'clock move right there, you can see she started reversing. She is testing some support levels right here from pre-market. So I kind of like that trade right there. We'll see how it holds right there. There's a couple of big orders out there holding it. If it stays here, the longer it stays, the more strong it becomes, the more of a support level we're going to like it. Another one that's on this watch list, another one that hit a little program trading right around that 8:30 time frame. Had a really nice push. And let me blow this chart so you can see a little bit better here. So you can see it right there. I had a really nice push, and now she's starting to back off. You know we traded the stock in the past. Not too long ago, the stock was $3 back in June. Things shot up to 9. She backed off. Nice little short squeeze. Very, very volatile. I don't like trading stocks like like this BCTK and the SPI when they go up and down like that. But we always know when we start early in the morning, we get that nice little slingshot. And remember, pre-market is pre-market trading is support and resistance levels. A little tip of the day, and I know a lot of people here on YouTube and Facebook Live don't see this, but hold on, let me get the right screen here. Let me share a different screen for you guys here on YouTube because you're probably seeing a different screen. There we go. Make this a little bit bigger for you guys to see it. But right here, when you're looking at these stocks, some people don't have their pre-market default set. So it's important to make sure you get your default set so you can see the pre-market because that does become a support and resistance levels. So you got that one right there. And then we also got, I'm just going to keep an eye on this GOED. I like it. It's trending up. We saw the stock, how volatile it was. It's not that much action, 1.4 million. There's a lot of shares, but I'm not seeing that much. But I like how it's trending right now. It's breaking the highs. I'm going to keep a very, very close eye on it. When you go back from yesterday's, you could see we do got resistance levels right around here around 330. So we're about 5 cents away. If it breaks it, look for the stock to go up a little bit more than that. You can see the resistance levels. But I don't know. That pre-market kind of like, interests me. So you know what I always call these? I don't know if any of you are in horse racing, but we call these a long shot. All right. So when you're looking at your favorite long shots, this one, I'm going to keep an eye on it. It could be a sleeper. All right. Anything I'm missing, cyber traders, I did not call out. Anything else I'm missing? I think we pretty much got them all. Okay. So we got about a little less than 15 minutes before the market goes up. There you go. Let me bring up that one. David in the cyber group room says the MAKD. MAKD is kind of flat right now, David. That stock had a really good pop in pre-market. She kind of died right here. I had that on the watch list, but I kind of took it off. Maybe put that on the C list. You know what I mean? We'll put that there. But guys, don't forget, tomorrow, we have a very, very big event here that's going here at Cyber Trading University. I just want to make that announcement. Cyber Trading University. So don't forget, we have our Cyber Expo that is coming up. So it's a Cyber Trading Expo. Let me just bring it up here, the page for you so you guys can register it. There we go. So we got the Cyber Trading Expo. We got some great speakers, some of the best in the industry. All of them are good friends of mine. A lot of great content. You're gonna learn about swing trading, options trading, day trading, swing trading. So if you have not registered already, just make sure you do it. Just go to cybertradingexpo.com and make sure you register for that upcoming event. So great event for all of us. All right, what happened here? I think I got everything there, right? Here we go. All right, guys, good luck. We'll see you back here at 2:30. Cyber Traders, we'll start at 9:30. If you're watching on YouTube and Facebook, make sure you like us, friend us, and be here. We're here every morning at 9 a.m. and at 2:30. So we'll see you back then on the afternoon watch list. And you can always join us in the trading room if you ever want to. Thanks, everybody. Happy trading and be safe.